Hello, good people. Welcome back to my channel. This is Earth Angel HQ, where healing is the weapon and love is the language. And I am here to do some ancestor messages for you guys. I've already meditated and burned some Palo Santo over my cards and shuffled all my cards. So let's just get ready to see what your ancestors have to say to you. Hopefully everybody is having an amazing day, morning, evening, night, whenever you read, whenever you see this. That might come back into play. Okay. Ancestors, what do you need the collective to know right now? Thank you. Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and Jubilee. Oh, this is really good. And Ancestral Assistance is right behind Jubilee. Very nice. So we're already picking up on our ancestors in the cards. So the Ace of Wands is kind of like I'm getting like a power move. This because the North Node is right behind Ancestral Assistance. This could be you stepping into your purpose in a major way. This could also be a connection coming your way, something that's going to make you very happy. Now, Jubilee isn't just, if I haven't said all the cards, excuse me, I'm moving too fast. The Ace of Wands is here, the Lovers is here, and Jubilee is here with Ancestral Assistance on the bottom of the deck, and True North, which is the North Node, right behind that. Now, Jubilee isn't just about like joyous energy or a celebratory energy, but it's a celebration after a long, hard fought battle. So something that you've been experiencing for a while is coming to an end. And this Ancestral Assistance card is telling me that your ancestors want you to know that it's coming to an end, that you're going to have reason to celebrate very, very soon. This Ace of Wands is a new beginning. I said a power play because I feel like your ancestors are working behind the scenes on your behalf to make power moves in the ethereal, in the spiritual realm. And they're going to benefit you in this physical realm. Clarify the Lover so we can, I'm going to put Ancestral Assistance off to the side with True North. So right behind that is the Eye of the Storm. And the Eye of the Storm is bullshit could be going on all around you, but you are protected in the center. So your ancestors have been protecting you and guarding you for such a time as this. They have, it's like there have been things happening in the background that you were not aware of to get you to a point where you can really move in this Ace of Wands energy. This was all about timing. And of course, we only get to see one aspect of it because we are in the physical. So we don't see all of the things that are happening behind the scenes. You may get synchronicities, you know, your ancestors, for example, for me personally, I know my ancestors are speaking to me when I am in my house, especially if I'm meditating or just being still and I see a breeze come through the house, or I feel like a breeze or like cold air and ain't no air on. It might actually be heat on in the house. Or this happened to me the other day. My plants, clearly, you know, my windows are closed, you know, there's no blinds open, nothing like that, and there was a swift breeze that like shook the leaves on my plants, and I'm like, what the hell? But I knew exactly what that was. There was a divine presence there with me. My ancestors were with me. And so you're getting signs. You are getting signs that you're on the right track or that something good is coming. Even if you don't see it in this realm, you can feel it. You can feel the energy of something good is about to happen to me. And I'm not telling you that to blow smoke up your ass. I'm serious. Because if they were telling you to like run or, you know, duck and cover or something like that, that's the energy that I need to give you, because this is what you need to know. When I pray and I ask for messages, I need to know what you need to know. So, and what you're supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? I mentioned earlier that there were a lot of cooperative components. There were things happening in the background that you were not supposed to be aware of. Maybe you being aware of these things would have messed it up, because there are things happening. Like if you see one part of the puzzle you don't see the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? So one part of this puzzle may look terrible. It may look like everything is going to shit. But when you put everything together, you're like, oh, I see why that happened. That happened, so that, could happen. And the other thing had to wait so that this could play out first. And then all of, it could create the path for me to move forward. So, and that's that Ace of Wands energy. So, there were certain things that you were not aware of, but you are receiving the signs. All right. The eye of the storm is clearly telling me that things have not been peachy. You may have been afraid because there is a lot, especially in the world. If you're an empath, you probably resonate with this very strongly. Even if you're not, and you just are a person that's very compassionate, you feel like there's so much going on in the world. You feel like you can't control things, not just in your personal life, but like I said, on a global scale. And it doesn't feel good. You want everybody to get along. You want everybody to, have love, to feel love, to be protected and taken care of. And we don't always see that portrayed in social media or in the media, or we just know that that's not the reality of the world that we exist in right now. And it's definitely for a reason. It's hard for many of us to, come to terms with that. But it is. It's for a reason. You are here at this present time in this, current physical reality in this world for a reason. So if you just keep that in mind and know that there are things happening behind the scenes, not only to affect you and your greater good, your highest good, but the world, our collective. I just needed to touch on that for a second. Okay, clarify the Lovers. Okay. The portal, yeah. This isn't about a relationship, and we'll pull a little tarot pretty soon. Oh shoot, I am gonna have to shuffle. I completely forgot. I didn't shuffle those cards. I cleansed them, but I didn't shuffle them. Only reason I'm saying that to myself is because I try to shuffle off camera because my little setup is hood rigged. I ain't gonna lie. I got 2 books sitting up underneath this laptop. I'm gonna be real. So I am gonna shuffle while I'm talking to y'all, and we'll get to that in a second, but I digress. What I was meaning to say was the Lovers was clarified by the portal, and the portal is about a timeline shift. I told you, with this Ace of Wands and the portal here and Jubilee, this is a really good energy. This shift is going up. I kind of think of it as an elevator. We are all manifesting the energy that we put out. So, you could pray to your ancestors all day long. You could pray to whoever you pray to your blue in the face. But if you're not doing the work and putting positive energy out, if you are not receiving the signs and acting on the signs that you receive, then it's not working. It's co-creation. You know what I'm saying? But you have a very strong ancestral team that is working on your behalf to make something happen for you. And this could be like a blue moon situation, like a it's a full moon right now. This could be like a once in a lifetime opportunity, or something that you never expected would happen. You may have given up your hopes on it happening. I'm really attracted to the blue right now. All this blue right here, and I see all of the cards that I have flipped up have a lot of blue on them. So, this could be, like I said, a blue moon, once in a lifetime opportunity. But it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming because you did some necessary work to clear out the old energy. Here's the Purge and the Alchemist. You learned, not just because when I think of the Alchemist, I think of turning, shit into sugar. But it's not just that. It's having a different type of perspective so that when bad things happen to you, or, you might have negative energies come towards you, you even respond to them differently. You are it's not so much about being a master manifester, but you taking this energy and saying, okay, this is what I have, and this is what I can do with it. This is what I have, but this is what I can do with it. and getting rid of the other things that you know you don't need. So you keep what you need, you keep what will assist you, and then the rest you let it go. And for many of you, because now I'm thinking about this blue, and I'm thinking about water, and I'm thinking about cleansing and this purge energy that I just saw on this card. For many of you, the stuff that you didn't need was like the emotional attachment to situations, emotions, negative emotions attached to the way that things are happening. Like I mentioned, with things occurring on a global scale, you may have been really strongly connected to situations that aren't directly affecting you. And the best thing that we can do, and of course I can talk about the Middle East, I can talk about Gaza, and I don't know enough to get into the politics of things, but we all know what's happening in our world right now. And your emotions might be so connected to it that it's hard for you to take that energy and, you know, turn it into love and light and send that healing energy, because you are feeling so strongly for the people that are affected. Excuse me. But when you can purge those negative emotions, when you can cleanse that energy, now you are really becoming the alchemist. You're not becoming cold. You're seeing things from a new perspective. And you are taking the energy of, you know, loss or pain or betrayal or danger or whatever it is, and you are turning that into something else. For example, if you're an artist, maybe you want to write a poem and you put out a form of expression for something that is negative in your life. But you're taking what you need, you're turning it into something better, and you're releasing the rest. You see what I'm saying? That's the work that your ancestors needed to do. There's something that they are taking care of that you are likely unaware of. But it's... Did that rhyme? I'm sorry. I'm silly. They're taking care of something that you are unaware of, and you are doing the work that's in front of you. And for many of you, that work is releasing negative emotions, releasing mental conflict associated with things happening in your life or things happening in the lives of others around you, just in the world. Okay. Can we clarify the Ace of Wands, please? What is this power play, this power move being made by the ancestors? The Apprentice and Fool's Gold. Tell me more, please. The Hero. I'm sorry. You have a gift. There's something that you are really good at. You probably don't feel like you're good at it. That's why the Apprentice and Fool's Gold is here. You don't have confidence in this thing, but your spirit team is actually giving you a boost of confidence in what you do and how you do it. And you may have been working on something on a small scale with spiritual armory on the bottom of the deck, because this is like your spiritual artillery. It's not just, because I think of this card as not just protection, but it's really the tools on your tool belt from the experiences that you've had in the past. You know, something happens to you, you learn the lesson and you put it on your tool belt. So when shit happens in the future, you're like, oh, I already know what this is like. Let me pull my hammer out, you know, let me pull my screwdriver out. There are things that I can use to assist me in the situation. But with this spiritual armory card right now, this is your guides protecting you while you master something that you're already good at. You're just building up the confidence to do it. That's that Ace of Wands. You're gonna step out with your chest poked out, and you're really gonna give the world a taste of what you have. And your ancestors are likely adding to it. There are ancestors in your bloodline that have done this before. Whatever it is you're doing, whether this be something spiritual, whether this be you starting a business. The people that are close to you in your bloodline, maybe they've never been entrepreneurs, but generations back, 5, 6, 7 generations back. And for some of you, you may have actually seen this in a vision. You may have seen this in a dream. There's an ancestor that, has, and this is just an example. There's an ancestor that had a booming business. You may not be working in the same industry, but you're doing something that was really set to the side for a long time in your family. Maybe they felt like they were just, worker bees, and you're not meant to be a worker bee. You're meant to be a boss. Okay. So you're getting back to the energy of a boss, and they are giving you the confident boost that you need, and maybe some sort of assistance, because the apprentice is here. The apprentice is you being willing to learn. You being under an elder, or you being under someone who is a master at what they do. So say if you have a skill, maybe you want to start a spiritual business, and you have the raw skills necessary, but you don't know the business aspect of something. Your ancestors could be guiding you to a person that you can collaborate with. Maybe you exchange not just information, but you exchange services. So you provide a service for them, they provide a service for you, mutual exchange. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I get. And then the hero. I don't think this is just you being the hero for your family, but I feel like this is you being in some sort of service. I mentioned that, I think, a reading or two ago. So this hero energy is giving me that you are serving the greater good in whatever it is that you're about to do. But you are in divine alignment with the lovers, the portal. You are about to step into this new season, and it's something that is occurring after you have fought a really hard battle with Jubilee. Your ancestors are very proud of you. It wasn't easy because you didn't see all of the pieces, and you could have easily turned around and say, you know what, fuck this. The next generation can get it, okay? Because if you think about it, I personally feel like there's one in every generation that has the ability, but you have to, choose. What do they say? Many are called, few are chosen. And I think that when we talk about the chosen, it's not just, I'm different because God called me different, or spirit called me different. I am the chosen one. I am a chosen one. No, this is you actually deciding to take a path that was likely assigned to ancestors before you, but they didn't choose to go that way. The only difference is you did. So, but that's a personal opinion. You can argue me in the comments all you want. Clearly, I feel some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have 144 on my on my wrist. But I do believe that there are a group of us in this lifetime that are here to step into a particular purpose. And it's not always easy, but we do have a lot of guidance and protection along the way to assist us. Anything else I need to know from this deck? Nope, that's it. I'm going to go straight to the tarot. Let's see what's going on. Ancestors, what do you need the collective to know? Please don't shade me in the comments for my shake. It reminds me, please. And I'm about to make a reference that's old as hell. Y'all remember Blair Witch Project? I'm sorry. This is low-key like Blair Witch Project. It's giving shaky cam. I'm sorry. I'll get better. I'm gonna get a better AV team, but for now, it's just me. Okay. All right, ancestors, what do you need the collective to know? Oh, that was a terrible shuffle. Let me get one more, please. What do you need the collective to know in regards to this message, or anything else for that matter? Wheel of Fortune. See, the wheel is turning in your favor, and not just turning in your favor, but it's turning because you are in position. If you weren't in position, what's the point of getting good fortune when you're not ready for it? What's the point in, receiving good karma that you don't know what to do with? If this was, say, a job or like a business coach or something like that, if you didn't have a business plan in place or just even an idea, what the fuck is the point of your ancestors moving mountains to get you something that they know you need, but this is not the time? So you are exactly where you're... Look, and it's coming in. You might be receiving communication about this very soon. A phone call, an email. This could be something that you already inquired about. But like I said, your ancestors are putting you in position to make moves. And God sends people to bless you. These blessings are coming through other people. So for those of you who have been in your hermit mode, for those of you who feel isolated, for those of you who feel like you have a level of social anxiety, use your discernment, but trust that someone is coming in that is being sent by your ancestral team, because this is an ancestor reading. They're being sent by your ancestral team to assist you in some sort of way. This could be through housing. Maybe you need new housing. Maybe you are trying to purchase a home and you need the right realtor. Like, not just the right realtor, but you need somebody that is going to teach you the process. Maybe you turn into an investor after this. Or when I said something about business coach, I feel that very strongly too. Like somebody giving you game on something that you don't know enough about. This person is being sent to you by your ancestors, and they might even be like, you know what? I don't normally do this. I usually charge such and such for my services. But I'm going to charge you 50% of that. Or, we're going to, like I said earlier, we're going to barter. So instead of, because I believe in what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, instead of me charging you, this ludicrous amount because I'm the baddest at what I do, because they're sending you the baddest, I'm going to cut that in half, or I'm going to barter with you and you give me services and I give you services. And what's dope about that, for anybody that this resonates with, they're going to have even more confidence in what you do because you're showing them firsthand how good you are. Boom. All right. That's the channel message. That's for whoever it resonates with. Whoo-wee. All right, ancestors, what do you need the collective to know? King of Cups and the Emperor. This is the person that's coming to you. And you all worry, like, how am I going to do this? Where am I going to get this money from? You may even know this person already, but you know how much they charge, and you're like, fuck, I can't afford this. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. What you need to do is keep your cool and don't lose your... So back to what I was talking about with being in the eye of the storm and having all of these emotions, these swirling negative emotions around you, because they're not necessarily happening to many of you, but they're surrounding you. You are divinely protected, but if you allow yourself, because see, the King of Cups is what came out. This is the energy you need to be in, but this is something that you might be struggling with right now. You could even be experiencing nightmares, having difficulty sleeping, dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression. And for some of y'all, it's seasonal, because we're still in February, and the weather ain't good. I just heard Seattle. You may not live there, but some of you guys are dealing with seasonal depression because you are someone that is drawn to the sun. You could actually be a Leo, since I said the sun, but you love summertime. You love the spring. You like to see the flowers bloom. You really like the sun on your face, and you could live in an area where you are in the midst of winter, or you're still dealing with really acclimate weather. That's what I'm getting. Okay. But this Emperor is your person, whether it's a man or a woman. This is somebody that knows their shit. They are the boss. If they have a business, they can easily show you the game of what they do. Tell me more, please. What else does the collective need to know? Page of Pentacles. Here's the opportunity. They may, and this is something that everybody's been fighting over, but they don't know who's going to get it. The Moon, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords. So most people are going to get turned down. There's something that's going to be extended to you. This could be like, you know how they have programs for small businesses where it's like you could get a small grant or something and then learn how to do something under the tutelage of, you know, these emperor energies. It could be more than one person, but there's an opportunity coming towards you. And with the Five of Wands, this is something that a lot of people want, but you're going to get it. Damn it. I said before, your ancestors are making a way for you. And it's like, this has always been yours, right? These people didn't know it. These people didn't know it, but this has always been yours. But there were things that needed to happen. Maybe your ancestors, because I don't, you know, this isn't about like doing things to create more karma. I don't even think that that's, let me shut up, because I don't think that's a thing. But they had to make ways, I said, move mountains on your behalf so that you would be ready to receive something. And it's like right place, right time, serendipity energy. But this Page of Pentacles, and I'm going to clarify this Page of Pentacles is a really great opportunity for you or for your business. I'm not getting love at all with this reading. Not at all. But I am getting a lot of energy of you receiving a gift. A manifestation is being delivered to you courtesy of your ancestral team. If you have an ancestor altar, I would go and give gratitude and thanks, you know, cook them their favorite meal. I know I need to be, I'm literally looking at them right now. I know I need to be better about that. You know, even make them some coffee if they like coffee. Make them some tea if they like tea. Bring them their favorite sweets, something like that. But really honor your ancestors right now, because when I tell you they working overtime and no pay, come on. Overtime and no pay. Please take time out to really appreciate them. Even if you don't have a specific space that you honor your ancestors in, do something that they love to do. If they love to cook and talk to them. If they love to dance. If they love to sing a song, sing their favorite song. If they love to listen to certain music, listen to that music. But this would be a great time to just say, you know what? I see what you're doing in my life. Even if it hasn't fully manifested in the physical yet, I know it's coming and I appreciate you. Now clarify this Page of Pentacles, please. Five of Cups. This is something that you, say if you applied for something before, you didn't get it, and now you're applying again and it's time for you to get it. Yeah. Give me one more on this Five of Cups, please. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Hangman. It wasn't time before. You thought that something wasn't going to happen. This could even be a job. I'm really leaning towards like business and work. But I'm going to keep moving. This could have even been you having a business and putting your business on pause. Once this Page of Pentacles opportunity comes in with the Ace of Swords, now you're going to see why something happened the way that it did. And Spirit wanted to make sure that you were ready, that you were confident enough, that you were bold enough with the strength energy right here. All right. What else do you want the collective to know, ancestors? This is a great reading so far. Let me take a moment. Please like the content. Let me know if this resonates with you. I would love for other people to see this content, so the more eyeballs I get on it, you know, the more people can be blessed with these messages. I am just a vessel. All right, what else? Come on now. What else does the collective need to know? Please and thank you. All right, so we have the Devil and the Knight of Wands. And the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I mentioned something about you not being ready and having to take a pause. Now this is where the relationship aspect of it comes in. You might have been too preoccupied with other energies. And if this isn't a relationship, this is you not getting what you deserve. Or somebody kind of like using you. For example, and I don't know if this is going to resonate with you. Say if you're an intern and you've been interning, say the first year you interned for a job and you're in college, you are on a unpaid internship, but they like you. So they keep you. You're a hard worker and you know your shit and you want to learn. And they keep you. And then the next year you do a paid internship. So now they're paying you. You feel like the next step would be to receive the job, but they want to keep you as a paid intern. That's that devil energy that I'm getting. There's a negative attachment here. With the Six of Pentacles, this doesn't feel like reciprocal energy. This feels like you getting crumbs when you know you deserve more. You know what I'm saying? And this Three of Pentacles, you may have even liked what you did with this group or with this person, but it's like the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Is kind of what I'm getting. This could also be a job that calls you back, that you used to work for, and you don't see a future there. You don't see a future there. Somebody's either the job isn't willing to invest or you're not willing to invest because you already know how they move. Ooh-wee. Now, if this isn't a job and this is a lover, this is somebody that was occupying a lot of your time. And it didn't give you time and space and energy, more importantly, to focus on what you are passionate about. This is somebody that didn't want to invest as well, but they also wanted you to be like all in for them. And I think you took all of your energy back to focus on what, you know, makes you happy. Now I'm getting that this Five of Cups is also a regretful energy because you feel like you overstayed your welcome in a situation. I just saw that at 33:03 on the clock. You feel like you overstayed your welcome in a position, maybe putting energy towards a business where you know that's not your passion. It's like working for someone else's passion. That's kind of what I'm getting. Or being in a relationship too long and you know you could have spent a lot of that time working on yourself. But don't focus on the past. Focus on the present. All of that happened for a reason. Because you are exactly where you are supposed to be in order to receive what your ancestors are helping you to receive. Anything else on this Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles energy? King of Swords and the Three of Wands. Somebody was really out for themselves. I told you the energy was not reciprocal, and so this Knight of Wands that I'm looking at, it makes me feel like someone was always going to choose what they thought. Like, this is a disloyal energy. That's what I get from this. So it's like, I'll work with you now and I'll pay you pennies. Remember I said something about the paid internship gig? But, you know, as soon as I feel like you're kind of like gonna ask me for a commitment. You see what I'm saying? Once I feel like you're about to ask me for a commitment, then I'm out of here. And then I might, keep you some other way. There's something that continues to draw you towards this person or this energy, but they're not willing to commit. Ugh. Anything else from the tarot that the collective needs to know, ancestors? High Priestess. You didn't want to believe in High Priestess and the Two of Swords. I can take this two different ways, and I am. You didn't want to believe that this person or this job was kind of like bullshitting you, but they were, and you knew it intuitively. You just didn't want to make a decision until you were kind of like sick and tired of being sick and tired. That goes for relationship, that goes for family, but it's something that you had to release in order to be prepared for this next season. Remember I said something about spiritual armory is still in the bottom of the deck. That's you having the lessons, learning the lessons, and using them on your tool belt because you know that it's coming up again. So this could have been a repeated pattern that was occurring in your life, and you're like, okay, I've seen this shit before. I already know y'all not gonna give me the job. I already know you're not gonna give me the promotion, even though I'm the most qualified, even though I've been here the longest, or maybe I haven't been here the longest, but I do the best job out of everybody. You're gonna do this nepotism foolishness and promote somebody else over me because y'all go out and have drinks after work, like something like that. Now, the other thing that I'm seeing with this High Priestess, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool, this is still some good energy, depending on how it resonates with you. Intuitively, you didn't have to see this Page of Pentacles opportunity. You know something is coming. You're like, I believe what I see these. I see these connections. I see these synchronicities. I feel the energy very strongly. I know that it's coming to me. I don't know how, but I'm releasing not knowing how. You see what I'm saying? I'm surrendering to the uncertainty of things, and I'm believing in the good that's coming to me. And that's why it's manifesting for you, Ace of Pentacles. And this is a whole new season for you with the Fool. It might require you to walk away from something. If you're already at another position, you're already in another job, this might be time for you to move forward and say, you know what? I'm not going to let y'all do it to me again. Screw you. I'm out. Some of y'all might know where that's from. If you know, you know. All right, I'm going to finish with, since I really do feel strongly about the financial message and like work messages, I'm going to finish with some angels of abundance, and then we will get out of here. Words of abundance on the bottom of the deck. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation. Remember I said this about the world in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and others. And also, I mentioned a second ago, I know good things are coming to me. With the High Priestess, I feel it. I'm getting all of the signs. I am, in close contact with my ancestors and my spirit team. We like this. And I know that they are working something out for me. So you already believe that, you already see that, and look, right behind it is windfall of abundance. It's coming. Anything else for the collective that we can end on, please and thank you? Last messages for the collective from the ancestors. Whoa, let's start here. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Positivity, faith, and optimism, that we're talking about it again. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. So if you already feel this High Priestess energy about, I know it's coming, stay in that energy, because that's where your ancestors want you to be. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. This is going back to the beginning of the reading where we were talking about negative energy. Continue to transmute that energy. Turn it into art, turn it into a song, dance with your ancestors, celebrate. This Jubilee energy is energy of celebration. There's a song, there's a gospel song that goes, "Don't wait till the battle is over, shout now." That's the energy your ancestors want you to be in. Okay, let's get one last card to wrap this thing up. Take a divinely guided chance. There's that Fool energy. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you. Somebody stepping hard. I told you, with this Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles energy, you weren't aligned with the situation anymore, and you feel like you're outgrowing something, you're outgrowing somebody. So it is time for you to take a divinely guided chance. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Ooh, and on the bottom of the deck it says, face your financial fears. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that in fact you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Back to the beginning of the reading again, I told you your ancestors are giving you a boost of confidence so that success is imminent, okay? It is right around the corner. All you need to do is be there, be at the right place, right time, and they will not let you fail. They are right behind you. They want you to know that they are proud of you, and keep doing what you're doing, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I love y'all. Please like the comments. Please like the content, share, subscribe. Let me know if it resonates with you in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.